I've seen so much content attacking Nicki Minaj, people dissecting every word she said, like her opinion needs permission from the internet. Well, it doesn't. And you don't have to agree with her, but you don't get to bully someone for thinking independently. And now people are circulating clips of Charlie Kirk saying that she's not a good role model. Okay. And he had the right to think that too. See, that's what freedom of thought actually looks like. All right. It doesn't mean only opinions I like are allowed. Maybe she isn't a good role model. I don't know enough about Nicki Minaj to judge that, and I don't need to. You don't have to idolize someone to defend their right to speak, question, or explore ideas. What I'm tired of is African Americans dogging people for thinking independently or even looking at other political parties as a possible resource, because too many of us are still stuck on the plantation. And let me say this plainly. This is what happens when you put rappers, celebrities, and entertainers in places they were never meant to be, like political leaders or moral authorities. Why are you placing that much political powers in the hand of Nicki Minaj? Why are you putting your faith, your political decisions, your outrage, your sense of direction in a celebrity you don't even know personally? That's not activism. That's misplaced faith. And now, let's be clear about something else, because this conversation is really about her decision to go to the event, right? What I'm talking about. Now, what she said while she was there, that's a whole different conversation entirely, okay? So I have to ask the people who are talking critically about her and who are so upset that I have to ask them this. What exactly did you expect her to say? She's a rapper. She's an entertainer. She's not your political figure. So if you're outraged, okay, if you're disappointed, emotionally invested in this issue, has far more to do with your thinking and your attachment than it ever will about Nicki Minaj. Something is wrong with you if you expected more. And a lot of the loudest critics aren't using logic. They're using groupthink, no curiosity, no negotiation skills, just collective thinking because it feels safer than standing alone. And when the group thinks for you, you stop growing. See, the irony is wow. While people are online cursing her out, Nicki Minaj will keep living and making her money and moving forward. Yes. And many of the same people dragging her are trying to go viral off her name while trying to profit from the very person they claim now to dislike. If they disliked her that much, they would keep her name out of their mouths. But, I don't feel angry about it. I feel sorry for them, because outrage without independent thought isn't strength. It's a pacifier. And a community that attacks curiosity, punishes independent thinking, and shames anyone who steps off the plantation will stay exactly where it is. Independent thought isn't betrayal, and curiosity isn't weakness. Remember that.